I think people lose sight of the idea how much experimenting with sounds and making mistakes and stuff like that really produced some of the best music out there in the beginning. And I think the experimenter spirit needs to be, there's a question that's in music that was always there up until a certain point, and then it stopped being the question. And ever since then, it's gone. And then, so I'm kind of like waving my hand and I'm saying, wait, we still haven't answered the question yet. We haven't, the question is still, needs to be answered.
Little woman, born of man, born of woman, mental man, change me, I'm changing day to day.
I didn't have a very good voice, and I didn't play any instruments very well, so my parents didn't say, oh, get him into a recording studio, you know, I mean, so it was very much my own very defiant belief and interest in music that made me pursue it, and a lot of times I pursued it on record, making music privately as a way to rebel, but recording has been very much an instrument that I've learned all the entire time. I've essentially learned how to play all the instruments on tape, on record. So when you listen to the recordings, they're an active document of me learning how to play things. So
less in his wedge, and in my wedge it's good. But can we get more, you know, not so...
I need the keyboards off in the drum wedge. Off.
It's a new board. Till she's in my room, till she's in my room, I can see dead bodies outside the screen. It'll be my doom. Till she's in my heart, till she's in my soul. Terrible pictures watching me, then I take control.
the most important part of any music record is the production. So it's the way that the instruments sit with each other, and the way that like the drums sit with the bass and all that kind of thing. So it does sound cheap because it is cheap, but you know, there's stuff that's recorded on just as cheap equipment, but recorded with the mix so that it sounds very digital, and it sounds wrong. I mean, to me, it's the last part of the mix to make it to the final product. So it's the most important part. I can almost make anything sound good, or sound the way I can like it. It doesn't matter how the musicians play it, you know.
Now, you specialize in home recording, which means, I got my mic. Tell us what that means. You record in the privacy of your own home. Is that correct?
That's right.
Now, how do you do that? I mean, did you start out doing that as a joke, thinking that was funny?
No. It's easy.
High art form?
It's very high art form. Well, besides all of that, it's I'm not prepared to answer that question.
Yeah. No?
No, sure I am. It's easy. It's easy. It's the simplicity involved. You bypass all of the other people involved with the recording process.
Cheaper. It's cheaper.
Money. You should know about that.
Stephen Moore is generally known as the godfather of home recording, He's just very, very good at being, playing music and having a general overall. He listens to everything, so he's an omnivore. He listens to all sorts of music, and he killed the whole idea of rock and roll to me. Like I couldn't be a Led Zeppelin anymore in my mind. Couldn't trash hotel rooms and act like an idiot and act like I loved myself and all that stuff. So he just made it very, very easy for me to be myself. In a sense, I felt very, very comfortable with just being who I was, and having him as a model in terms of being somebody who's just themselves and not, just going through the machine and trying to be something they're not. I mean, this is huge, huge influence.
Can I get the keyboard taken out of the drum wedge completely?